Dear Congo Mom, as NFF petitions FIFA over players' ineligibility. He's talking about that World Cup playoff. It first appeared as a rumor, like, what's this? Then yesterday it became clearer. I think we heard from the Secretary General Mohamed Sanusi saying yes, they've petitioned FIFA. Is there something really there? Looking at the the players didn't renounce their citizenship, about 9 of them, including one Bisaka, and according to Congolese law, you have to renounce the other citizenship before you can. So, because I'm looking at it and say, does FIFA really require previous nationalities? They have been cleared by FIFA. I think that's what matters. NFF is acting like that whistleblower. You say looking into Congolese law. Is that really tenable? I mean, it's just my own opinion.
Personal opinion. Okay, fair enough. My own personal opinion is sometimes there is no smoke without fire. And then the news, the rumor was like an aroma, but now we are like, it's looking like there's something cooking, Basically, it is.
To me, I would say there's nothing. There's nothing. Nothing is coming out. You said your opinion.
Can you allow us to say?
Okay, you have the floor.
Come on. Okay, this is what I think. The rule is the rule. When South Africa had Mokoena having been ineligible to play, and then it goes on to play, right? Somebody mentioned that South Africa had 3 points deducted. Why did FIFA allow him to play? Why did they not say from the lineup? At least there's always like CAF officials there, right? Why didn't they say, oh, this man on the list is not supposed to play because of whatever?
But it's different.
No, I'm going there. I'm going there.
Okay.
It's not in FIFA's place to investigate everything that you bring to them.
I only say FIFA. If FIFA has cleared,
that's what I'm saying. They don't have to investigate before clearing. They expect you to know that this player is eligible to play for your country before you present them. So now you present a list, right? It's not in FIFA's place to go and investigate your list.
But we are talking about Congolese law now, which is local. FIFA, they've switched. They've switched allegiance, and FIFA has cleared. FIFA has recognized them. I don't think FIFA requires previous nationalities, because what NFF is saying now is, according to Congolese law, they have double nationalities.
And the Congolese double dual citizenship.
Yeah, exactly.
And the country is saying you cannot have dual citizenship, meaning that they are not a Congolese.
Yes, I think that's the point. There are two standpoints for these arguments. The first is the
but do they have the Congolese passport?
They do. But the problem is you have to renounce the former one before you are fully a Congolese.
But have you actually checked?
It's not just by passport.
Wait, have you checked law to know that there is a room for a waiver? There's a window. There's a window for a waiver. So if say
putting this issue on the table. Yeah. When we check all sides, that's when we can decide, because there are two standpoints for this. There's the legal standpoint for the country's law, and then there's the standpoint of a sporting personnel. The first standpoint, which is the legal point, is that Congo doesn't allow dual citizenship. If you want to be a citizen of Congo, you have to renounce your old citizenship. Yes. That's where a lot of the players are at fault. Players like Wan-Bissaka, there are some players who have Dutch citizenship, players who have German citizenship, who did not renounce it, but now they should be. But from the sporting perspective, it doesn't matter as long as the FIFA doesn't care. The FIFA body, it is not part of their rules that you need to renounce. It is a country rule. That's what I'm saying. You can play. Now the question is,
also FIFA will tell you you cannot play an ineligible player.
Yes, that's the thing.
These players are ineligible.
The fact that they have passports, they have the. Know that Congo can prove it and say, okay, we've given them a waiver. It is their law, right? And they can waive it. They can tell that we've given them a waiver. They will backdate that waiver.
There's a lot to put on.
Can they backdate the waiver? That's how
there's a rule that you have to renounce.
Wait, that there's a rule. And if Congo is saying, okay, even there is a rule, but there's a window for a waiver. And we get them. That's cheating. Have you looked into this law? Yes,
the law is the law. We don't have to know
any law. Then I'm saying that For the diaspora,
assuming that
for the diaspora players, even Congo can tell you that okay,
this is not about law. Their law is not about sport or players, Moses.
But they are waivers.
Just sport or players.
Saudi Arabia, for instance, we've seen Ronaldo when Ronaldo joined Saudi Arabia. According to their law, as a bachelor, you cannot live with your fiancé or girlfriend. But Ronaldo did, and it was like a waiver for him. No one else can do that except Ronaldo. That's why I'm saying that even according to Congolese law, they could ascertain that okay, they were giving waivers. That's what I'm saying, and they will backdate it.
That
so why
the waivers initially?
Exactly. Why them to prove that? Oh no, you didn't give them that waiver. And I still believe, I'm still standing on it, that FIFA does not require previous nationalities. If they have been cleared by FIFA, they have that. They have the Congolese passport. I think that's what matters.
If the waiver does not come into play, it means they are ineligible in the first place. Even if FIFA allows dual citizenship, FIFA allows you to play, but as long as you did not renounce your old citizenship, it's like playing another person's
another country.
That's why this is why this thing is ineligible to play. It's a 50-50 or let's say a 70.
The thing is, let's just see how FIFA will
drag it out. They'll drag it out.
Maybe Nigeria doesn't really deserve to go to the World Cup. I can agree with that. But then, if there is a rule that says you shouldn't play an ineligible player, then you shouldn't. There's a penalty for that, and then get the penalty. And if Nigeria is going to favor from that, so be it. That does not require my votes again.
Anyway, so many thanks for staying with us. If you just joined us, you're watching Sport View right here on Ogun State Television, and yes, it's quite debatable. DR Congo, mom has NFF petitions FIFA over players ineligibility. That has been it's a discussion right here in the studio. Akim believes NFF has a case, testimony. What do you?
They have a case.
They have a case.
I'm saying
they have no case. But only time will tell. If they have a case, at least maybe it will get to CAS. They will rule in favor of NFF. Then Congo will withdraw. Nigeria will then go for the playoff. Right? That will be the result if they have a case. But if they don't have the case, their Congo will go all the way, right?
But
so
there's a reason.
I will remind you anyway.
There's a reason why DR Congo hasn't said any statement.
Since the beginning of this, the outputs, the results matters here. We determine who is right or wrong in this case. I believe they don't have a case because the way some people are going about it. For example, you check the papers, Lifeline, 2026 World Cup will resurrect as their players eligibility probe.
Everybody's trying to hang on to something. So, but since the beginning of this eligibility issue, I mean, DR Congo hasn't released any official statements. They haven't said anything yet. If they feel they're in the clear, they don't have to say anything. If they're in the clear, if there is nothing, like you said, if there's nothing about it, just keep looking. Okay. If there's nothing about it, I mean, I think they should have said something. They should have cleared the air that there is nothing about it. Everything is on.
You don't get it. They know where this thing will end. So what do you want to clear the air? I believe there is no case here. But well, like I said, only time will tell if NFF has a case or not. But for now, let's keep basking in that euphoria that
Nigeria might
play in the playoff and potentially pick the World Cup slots, right? Keep basking in that euphoria. You're entitled to that. Okay, quite a lot. But let's switch gear and let's talk European football.